Hallelujah. Howdy. It is 4:32 p.m. on September 14th, 2024. It is Saturday. This one should be very quick. I literally just finished maybe, let me see how many sets I did today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm 7 sets and 7 posts into today. I woke up around 10 a.m. And I literally just directly from my walk after the set, just kind of listened to my last update and then walk this away. Again, I intend on this being fast. But yeah, as you can see, the 7 and 7, it's another heavy day, which is similar to how it was last week. I'm basically in the exact same spot, where I am currently behind -17, -17, and I intend to do probably like 1 to 2 more sets today. Which is like kind of been the pattern, which is fine. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of just it's neither here nor there is what I'm trying to say. It's just as long as it's getting done, it's fine. If I could choose, it would be done during the week and whatnot, but that's the beauty of having this schedule and this program, is that there's a certain amount of flexibility. So, to be fair, I could literally do like 10 in a day, and do my thing in probably about 2 days, which is kind of what I've been doing. It's like I basically I've been doing everything in 3 days, which is what I'm probably going to do this week, which is going to be like do like 8 to 10 for 3 days straight. Catch up where I was before, and give myself a day off, and then be back for the next week. So, this is all because I've kind of like this week I woke up. I took Tuesday off. I remember that. I remember I took Tuesday off on purpose, right? And then it was supposed to be like, okay, let's get back to it, but I just didn't want to. You know what I mean? I would let's say I wake up late, or let's say I'll do my CB stream, and then I do my Twitch stream, and then instead of when I get off and I get done doing that, it's like I don't want to do work-related things. Especially working out right this second. So instead, I'll just do another CB stream, which has been fantastic because I'm gaining a lot of followers on there very quickly, and it's obviously extremely fun, and it's just exciting. So I also streamed on like yesterday or something, just kind of randomly, and actually had some people gift. So I might do that a little bit more often. It's nothing crazy. It's kind of weird how the energy shifts by being on camera, and I think that's kind of what I'm starting to become addicted to. So, but I accumulated a lot of hours. We're like halfway through September, right? And we're supposed to accumulate 120. And this month we're supposed to accumulate 60. And that means that to be on pace for now, we would have to get to 90 hours, basically. And we're at 95.25. So we're ahead of schedule on that, which is fantastic. The days, we're at the point now when I could literally leave any day, is kind of where we're at. So I'm not, but there's a window, you know what I mean? And the window is going to close, eventually. So I have to make the decision, like, am I going to go do this homeless maneuver in San Francisco or not? You know what I mean? Am I going to make that play? And, if so, I need to be out of here by like the mid-October. And I think ideally it would be in September. And like I said, it could also affect my my case a little bit. I kind of don't think it will. It might though. It might. So even if I wasn't actually homeless, just the threat of being homeless, it doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna talk about that anymore. So then, the other major thing that happened this week is I had a huge binge. Okay, so I think it was Thursday night or Thursday, actually like midday. I pretty much, I had like a particularly heavy day. It was a pretty big day. Thursdays are always like tempting to turn up on for some reason, and Sundays as well. I don't know why, but that's been the pattern for a long time. So this, and that's why I had the big box of alcohol ready, just in case this did happen. But basically, I started making a song. I was like it was like a little bit more than usual, like 2-3 drinks in, and then my brother came down, and I started to kind of really pound them, and then I finished the song, and it was out of hand at that point. I was already like, the momentum. It was too much momentum. And that just turned into me drinking almost every drop of alcohol that I had access to, and then calling a bunch of people. I called Eladio, I called Titi Sandra, Titi Wanda. I believe I talked to Brandon. I can't really remember. Just acting a fucking fool or whatever, playing music, and I was still doing some sessions during that as well, so that was good. But yeah, the song I made was really dope. I think that it's difficult whenever I make a very good song. Sometimes I get hype. It kind of goes together, but then it turns into this binge. And I'm still feeling it now. I'm still feeling like I feel a little bit like shit. I had pains, and I was just tired and just feeling like shit in general. So it's like, and then on top of that, if you think about it monetarily, I don't even know. If I had like 16 drinks, I think I had we'll say about 16 to 18 drinks, right? I think I don't know how much that thing of, let's call it $20, and then maybe like a bottle of wine, which is like another 10 or something like that. It's just an expensive outburst that is not sustainable long term. I don't want to be doing that all the time. So that's pretty lame, but very excited about the song I made, like really excited about it. Also, we're getting to the bottom of the barrel grocery wise. So I still have like broccoli and cauliflower, and I still have some pizzas. I have a ton of ramen, right? The parents bought some stuff, but the eggs, I didn't eat one thing of eggs. I didn't eat any of the eggs. I bought 60 things of eggs. I bought a value pack of eggs for $60 like 3 weeks ago, and they're all gone. And I didn't eat any. Obadiah, my dog, had more than me. So I'm not gonna do that again. You know what I mean? I don't think it doesn't actually measure how much I'm consuming when other people are eating my shit. So I have a rough idea of what it is, and I still have some more food money, right? As far as I'm aware. But yeah, that shit was crazy to see. And I know that my brother had some of the macaronis that I bought as well, stuff like that. So it's not exactly right, and it kind of reinforces the whole me wanting to leave thing, because it's like, I'm not gonna go buy more grocery. Like this is not sustainable. I need to, I mean? It's just I need to, it times out perfectly for me to like leave towards the end of September, and then I'm starting to earn enough money to where I don't mind purchasing my own whatchamacallit. So that's just kind of how it is. I am one essay away from completing week 3 schoolwork, so that'll be done by the end of the day. Probably like in the next hour or so. It's pretty much done. I just need to like format it and then upload it. I just kind of clean my room. I have to like empty pee bottles, do like some last finishing touches, and then I'm gonna shower. And then I think that'll take me to like about 10 or 9 sets for the day. And then I have to do this 1 or 2 more times. And I have this long list. So I guess I could just kind of read this list off. I didn't include it in my notes, but the list is, so I have this YouTube stats thing that I could start a monthly subscription to help my interaction with the algorithm on my YouTubes. I need to make a YouTube playlist for my music channel, and I need to make, with the set list in it, and I need to have one for Stormgate, Battle Aces, and StarCraft, and then always have at least one of those on autoplay on my old PC, basically, is the idea. I still need to make an Amazon purchase. I need to do my arbitration update. It's just one more real big one, maybe 2 more. Continue to work on the YouTube queue. That's probably like a daily thing, to be honest with you. It could maybe be a daily thing. Schoolwork, I registered. I don't know if I said that already last week or what, but I need to get my GoDaddy refund. I need to play around with Midjourney. I need to purchase Mansis Next Class. I need to maybe get SE2 Replay Stat subscription. I wanted to make a post for my family, just kind of addressing them, saying thank you to them, because I have a bunch of these pictures that I found from gatherings at my parents' house, and I just kind of want to like clear the air with that. Maybe cancel Free Scores and more, add some more CB apps, digital checkpoint, and that's it, pretty much. So these are the things that if I could like kind of handle those things, I really would like to handle them in the next like couple of days. Then my goal would be to more or less follow the routine, like the plan, more to a T, more to, to the letter, instead of like, oh, I don't really have much to do, so I'm going to kind of just let it be, for the sake of getting in a rhythm. Some days might just be 3 sets, and I might literally just journal, stretch, and invert, and YouTube queue and schoolwork, or maybe read, you know what I mean? But it needs to be, I think I need to make it more of a daily thing to at least do 3, you know what I mean? Stretching and certain stuff like that it should be daily anyway. So if I could make it to be like 2 or 3 at least, and then on particularly heavy days, I could do like 7 or 5. But I need to get in the habit of like, right after I finish SC2, my SC2 stream, I go downstairs, and do my sets, do a set, do a couple of things. And if it's not a lot that needs to get done, and it's like just do 2 or 3, and I think that's the major adjustment I need to make that will make this next vlog coming up really good. But yeah, man, for the most part, I just like to keep up what I'm doing. And I want to be honest with you, I really don't want to necessarily leave, but I think it might be in the cards, unfortunately. I think God has prepared me for this moment, and there's a reason why. It's like, yes, I know it's a difficult task, I know it's a difficult thing to do, and yes, in theory you could wait, but you have the tools, and now is the time, and that's just the way it feels, unfortunately. So I haven't purchased a ticket yet, and I haven't like I said, I'm not really super sure. Maybe something happens with the cases that makes me feel like, okay, maybe I don't have to do it crazy, but like we'll see. So I think I pretty much covered everything. Yeah. Literally, like, if I could just get my YouTube queue to be out till like the end of December, which, you know, in theory I should be able to do. Right now it's up to like the 18th or the 19th, but I'm posting 3 videos a day. So, we'll see how long that goes for. And also, we'll see if I give a fuck, because honestly, truthfully, if I end up posting around 365 videos in the year, I'm gonna be happy about that. I would prefer it was consistently every day, but if I'm posting 3 on some days and I end up getting to 365, it's kind of like a consolation prize. It's like a halfway win. So, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, I gotta like really pray about it and think about it. But as of right now, it's like, okay, I can keep doing this for a certain amount of time, and then I'm gonna have like a month or 2 of being back in full survival mode. And you know, complete the final, like, you know, it's like one of the last things I need to do is like, okay, set myself up in San Francisco. Now it's over. You know what I mean? Now I can move around. I can do what I need to do. I'm never gonna go back. I'm never gonna have to think about these same things again. So, and then I could focus on that project and getting better and better and better. You feel me? So, without extending this unnecessarily, literally, I'm hitting all my marks. I'm working out, seeing sunlight, I'm grounding, I'm inverting, I'm meditating, I'm sleeping, I'm doing my sessions, I'm you know, clocking in, if you will, for 8 hours a day on various sites, which is great and fun, and in theory, something that I should be doing for the rest of my life. So, you know, every day, what dictates whether or not a day is good or not is just how much progress I make, how many followers I gain, how many viewers I get, how many comments I get, how many likes I get. And I'm posting on damn near every social media, some multiple, you know, like I have multiple YouTubes. And then, yeah, all that good shit. So I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing in terms of that, you know, like, I feel like I want to get back to upping the weight. Right now, we're still in that maintenance phase, right? And I'm not sure I want to invest in more weights in this location because I might be leaving. Let me see. And I'd like to make sure that I'm only eating healthy things. Like right now, I kind of just eat whatever. You know, when I purchase food, you know, I try to eat a lot of fruit and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I'll bake a pizza or bake a, you know what I mean? I just want to focus more on eating only healthy things, I guess would be the point. But what I'm trying to get at here is there's really not much more that needs to be improved. You feel me? Literally, the final step in this whole thing is to take this show on the road. That is it. That is it. When I create the mobile studio in the van, I don't really care about like a job, or I'm not trying to think about that. I'm literally thinking about like if I can do what I'm doing right now, but make it mobile, so that after my SC streams, I can do either take a nap and then do like a show at the end of the day or something like that. You know what I mean? and just mix that in. And then, you know, I'll go around trying to promote myself, and I'll, you know, focus time in actually spending time in the studio, which I'm doing already. It's just a matter of like maybe making it like a daily thing. You know what I mean? Maybe. I feel like right now the way things are set up, I don't really. It's also not the priority because like the primary thing. It's not a lot that I need to do to make it right. So, but yeah, in the future, maybe that extra 4 hours after, you know, working out and everything like that is like studio time on a regular basis. I'm not sure though. What I'm trying to say is I want to refine it and make it more quality is the goal. Like once I'm out, now it's like, okay, I want to make the quality of my streams better, and I want to make the quality of my music better, and then I want to make, you know, I want to improve the quality of my physique by increasing the weights and eating more consistently proper. And that's literally pretty much it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be a huge deal if I actually am victorious in these cases as well. And then you know, let's just say I am successful in like a middle of the road type of way. You know, I'm like I didn't just knock it out the park and get $70,000 and deletions and people going to jail and all this other shit. Maybe it's just $5,000 and a deletion from both, right? I was like, okay, it's not enough and maybe my score goes up, but it doesn't go up like enough to really get me to where I need to go. I know what the next step is. The next step is 2 more legal cases against two more people, which, you know, it could take 2 to 10 months. Who knows? But in that time, I'm not going to be sitting, idling, wasting my life. I'm going to be earning money the easiest way possible and being where I want to be, doing the things I want to do. So, and it's like the only debatable thing is how much money and how many deletions. And then it's a timeline thing situation. It's like, do you want to go before the holidays or after? And that's it. So, I appreciate you listening. I love you. Talk to you soon. That's week 37. Deuces.